Good day, ladies and gentlemen, once again. This question is the continuation of exercise 3.2 that I've explained in the previous record. And now the information below refers to questions number C to question number E, which I can kind of classify as a long question, but it's not a very long question. It's just that there are different scenarios that come from the same information. It's just a built-up question. The information below refers to question C to E. It says Harry and Mary want to go on a holiday in 24 months' time. The trip is estimated to cost them 70,000 rands. So this is what they need to raise over the period of 24 months. So now if they need the 70,000 rands, that means this 70,000 rands becomes the future value, what they need to have at the end of 2 years. So it further says that how much should they save monthly if they can earn 10.5% per annum compounded monthly on their savings account, and payments are made at the end of each month. So we need to know how much will be their monthly savings or monthly deposits in this savings account. And we are further told that they want to make the first deposit at the end of month 8, meaning they want to start making deposits only from month 8. Then the last deposit, they want to make it at the end of month 24. So they are not starting with their deposit from month 1. They want to start from month 8 up until month 24. So now we need to know how much how much must they save every month in order for them to have the 70,000 that they need in 24 months to come from month 1. So now what are we calculating? Obviously we are calculating the payments. How much should they save monthly? The minute is monthly, therefore now we are calculating the payments. The interest is 10.5% per annum compounded monthly, and the payments are monthly, so that is lovely. We do have the future value, we do have our interest. Our n will be 24 minus 7 because we want to start making payments from month number 8. So we don't include month number 7, but we want to include month number 8 up to month number 24. So now we are to calculate our PMT, and our focal date is month 24. So now we say, okay, what do we need? We need to calculate our payments. What do we have is plus minus 70,000 rands, the amount that we need to have in the future, which is future value in 24 months. Then our interest is 10.5%, 10.5 divided by 12 because it's compounded monthly, and will be the number of months the payments will be made. Meaning payments will start from month number 8 up until month number 24. So it will be 24 minus 7. So now let us check 24 minus 7. What does it give us? 24 minus 7, it gives us 17. That means 17 payments will be made. And this 17 payments that will be made at the end of the day, they have to give us the 70,000 rands after 24 months. So we say compute PMT. How much must be paid every month for 17 months in order for this couple to get to 70,000 rands at the end of 24 months and go to their holiday trip. So don't forget second function alpha 00 to clear the calculator. Plus minus 70,000 rands is the future value. 10.5 divided by 12 is the interest, and 17 is n. We compute PMT. So now that means every month they need to pay 3,836 rand 94 cents, starting from month number 8 up until month number 24, which is 17 payments will be made, and these payments are compounded or earning interest monthly. So that is the payments that are expected, and this was in response from number C. So this was number C, and we completed number C as they instructed us to do so. So this was number C. Then let us look at number D. What does number D has in store for us? Please don't forget that these are continuous questions. We now know how much must be paid monthly. We don't have to recalculate the monthly payments if we need to use the same PMT, because these are monthly payments that they must be made unless the information states otherwise. Then we go to number D. Number D says Harry and Mary or Harry makes an initial deposit. Now we are told that there is an initial deposit of 20,000 rands that must be made. Remember, initial meaning in the beginning, at the beginning of their investment, meaning end of month 1, there is an initial deposit into the account. What do the monthly deposit reduce to starting end of month number 8? So now that means the monthly deposits will have to change. Why? Because there is a 20,000 that they want to make at the beginning of the investment period, which is 20,000 rands. So now remember, this 20,000 rands will earn interest from month number 2 up until month number 24. So now we need to know how much will the 20,000 become at the end of month 24. So the minute we know how much will the 20,000 become at the end of month 24, then we will be able to say how much is the remaining balance that they still need to raise. Therefore now, out of the remaining balance that they still need to raise, then we'll be able to say how much must they pay monthly starting from month number 8 up until month number 24 in order for them to get to the 70,000 rands that they need in 24 months for their holiday trip. So now let us go there now and say, okay, there is an initial deposit which is a present value. Remember, the 20,000 rands is a present value. This is what they will invest presently, which is the present value. So now we need to know how much will the 20,000 be after 24 months, so that we can ascertain how much payments must they make now that they have some money available. Then we say plus minus 20,000 rands is our present value. So now they are investing 20,000 presently, and the 20,000 will remain in the account for the whole 24 months. So now that means we will have to say interest is 10.5% per annum. 10.5 divided by 12, meaning this 20,000 will be earning interest every month for the next 24 months. Then we say our N will be 24 because this is an initial deposit, meaning beginning of the period before the end of month 1, because it's initial. Before the end of the month, they immediately deposited the 20,000 rands beginning of month 1. So it will earn interest from month 1 up until month 24 for all the 24 months. So now we need to know how much is or will be in the account in the future from the 20,000 of the initial deposit. So now we say plus minus 20,000 rands. Don't forget second function alpha 00 to clear the memory. Plus minus 20,000 is the present value. 24 is N. 10.5 divided by 12 is our interest. Compute future value. So at the end of 24 months, they will have 24,651 rand 3 cents, which is the amount that will be in the account after 24 months, based on the 20,000 of the initial deposit that they wanted. So 24,000 is what is available. Is 24,000 enough? No, 24,000 is not enough. So now we need to say how much then is needed to be raised. We need to say balance to be raised. Balance to be raised. We need to calculate balance to be raised. How much balance must be raised? So we need to say 70,000 is what they need. and what will be available after 24 months because of the 20,000 initial deposit will be 24,651 rand 3 cents. So now the balance that still need to be raised will be the difference, which is 70,000 rands minus 24,651.03. So now that means they still need to raise 45,348 rand 97 cents. So now this is what they still need to raise. Where are they going to get the money, or how are they going to fund this account to get the 45,000? So that 45,000 plus what is in the account, because of the 20,000 initial deposit, becomes 70,000. We are told that they are willing to make monthly deposits, but their monthly deposit will start at the end of month 8 in order for them to reach to their target of 70,000 at the end of month 24. So now their monthly deposit start from month number 8 up until month number 24, as it was also clearly stipulated in the previous scenario. So now they still want to make those payments, but obviously these monthly payments starting end of month number 8 will no longer be the same as the monthly payments that we calculated previously, which were the 3,000, because these monthly payments were under the assumption that they need to come up to 70,000 rands. But now that they only need to come up to 45,000, then we say now 45,000 rands is what we call the future value, what they need as the remaining balance in 24 months to come. So now how much must they pay monthly in order for them to get to this future value of 45,348 rand 97 cents? So now we're calculating the monthly payments starting from month number 8 up until month number 24. So we say plus minus 45,000 rands 348 rands 97 cents is what we need in the future. In order for us to get what we need in the future, we need to earn interest of 10.5% compounded monthly. For how many months? It will be a total of 17 months. For 17 months. 17 months being 24 minus 7. 24 minus 7, 24 minus 7, it gives us 17 months. So how much must be paid monthly in order for us to reach to this future value that we need at the end of month 24? So we compute PMT, which is our payments. How much must be paid monthly from month number 8, which is from month number 8 up to month number 24, which is will be 17 payments. Then again we go to our manual calculator, second function alpha 00 to clear the memory, plus minus 45,348.97 is what we need in the future, and 10.5% is the interest that we are going to earn divided by 12. 17 is the number of times the interest, or the number of months the interest will be earned. Then we need to compute or calculate the monthly payments. That means we need to save 2,485 rand 73 cents starting from month number 8 up until month number 24. So these are monthly payments starting month number 8 to month number 24. And these monthly payments earning interest of 10.5% per annum will give us the amount of 45,000 in the future, which is 24 months, or which is 17 months to come, which is 24 months of the total period. Therefore, now the minute we have this amount, we are going to say already in our bank account we do have 24,000, which is the accumulated amount from the 20,000 that we invested. So in the account we have now 24,000, which was 24,651.03, which was accumulated from the initial deposit. Then after we say, if we make monthly payments of 2,485 rand 73 cents, this will lead us to get the 45,000 in the future. Therefore now what we need in the future plus what we have in the future will give us the total of the 70,000 that we need to raise for our holiday trip, which will take place in 24 months. So now we have responded very easily to this question. And guys, you can see now this question are becoming more kind of long questions, and you need to comprehend this long question, simplify them, and understand them very simpler. The minute you understand these long questions, I'm telling you, the rest will be history. So now we have completed the second portion of this question, which is number D. Remember once again, these two people, Harry and Mary, which I assume them to be couples, they want to have 70,000 at the end of 2 years so that they go to their holiday trip. That is our target, which is a holiday trip in 24 months time. And the cost of the trip is 70,000. That is our target. And we have different scenarios or different options on how they can reach to the 70,000. The first scenario was for them to make monthly deposits of 3,800 and something that we calculated. That was their first option. That if they make these monthly payments starting from month number 8, 3,836.94, starting from month number 8, this will give us their 70,000. Option number B, they said, what if we have 20,000 as an initial deposit? So now if they have 20,000 as initial deposit, this 20,000 will earn interest from month number 1 up until month number 24. And we say this 20,000 will become the 24,000. So we say this, there is still a shortage. How are they going to raise the remaining balance of 45,000, being the difference between 70,000 and 24,000? And they made us very clear that they are still willing to make monthly deposits from month number 8 up until month number 24. So obviously the deposits must be based on the remaining balance that we need in the future, which is future value, calculating how much must be paid monthly for us to get to the remaining balance that we need to raise in order for us to have the 70,000 that we need for the holiday trip in 24 months. So that was scenario number 2. Then now we go to scenario number 3. And scenario number 3, which is number E, in fact, say that Harry makes an initial deposit of 30,000 into an account. So now we can say that is an initial deposit into an account. The minute an initial deposit is made, this initial deposit will remain in the account earning interest of 10.5% every month, compounded monthly for the next 24 months. So now the minute there is an initial deposit, then we need to calculate the future value of the initial deposit up to the focal date, meaning for the next 24 months. So now let us first deal with that one, then look at the second part. So this is number E, where we say plus or minus 30,000 is an initial deposit. Another option of raising this 70,000 is to invest 30,000 at the beginning of the period. This is our present value. This amount will earn interest at 10.5%, which is 10.5 divided by 12. Then it will earn interest for the next 24 months. Then meaning it will be compounded every month for the next 24 months. So we need to know how much will be in the account in the future of 24 months after or from the 30,000 that is invested from the beginning of the period. So we say plus minus 30,000 rands is our present value. 10.5 divided by 12 is our interest. 24 is N. then we compute the future value. That means after 24 months we will have 36,976 rand 55 cents. Meaning, in other words, under number E, we first calculated future value of the initial deposit. Future value of the initial deposit at end month 24. At end month 24. And we do have the future value. And we can agree that this future value is not equivalent to the amount that we need to raise. How much do we need? We need 70,000. So there is still a shortage. So now let us calculate the shortage. I sometimes call it a shortage, but we don't call it a shortage. We call it the remaining balance. So how much are we still short? We say 70,000 is what we need, minus what we have, which is 36,976.55. So now the shortage of the amount that still need to be raised will be 70,000 rands minus 36,976.55. So how much that still need to be raised? It is 33,023 rand 45 cents. Just to verify that, 70,000 minus 36,976.55, we get 33,023 rand 45 cents. So now that is what is still a remaining balance. Now, how are we going to raise money to get to that remaining balance? Let us check. They are still telling us that further that Harry and Mary makes an initial deposit of 30,000 into an account, and then monthly deposits of how much? Of 2,000 from the end of month 8 to month 18. What do the monthly payments, that is not they, what do the monthly payments become from the end of month 19 in order for them to attain their target of 70,000 by the end of month 24? And now this one is more expanded in comparison with the previous scenario, and still very lovely scenario once again. Now monthly payments of 2,000 are made from month number 8 up until month number 18. That means we need to say how many payments will be made. It will be 18 minus 7, meaning for 11 months 2,000 will be made. 8, 9, 10, you can calculate with your finger, that will be 11 months. The minute the same amount is paid at the same time interval, which in this case is monthly, at the same interest rate, that becomes an annuity. And when the annuity stops, meaning after 11 months, we need to calculate the future value of the annuity. Then after we earn that annuity future value interest up until the end of the period, which is month 24. So now let us just draw a line to give us more clarity on that. Remember, this is still the balance that is still need to be raised. We need to draw some lines so that we can be clear of what we are doing. Now remember, this is still the shortage. From month number 8, month number 9, month number 10, we are making deposits of 2,000. Deposits of 2,000. Up until month number 18, we are making deposits of 2,000. And these deposits, they continue there. And we continue also here. The minute the deposits stop, which is the minute an annuity stop, you always calculate the future value at the last payment of the annuity. So now we need the future value. We know that our PMT is equal to 2,000, our monthly payments. We know that our N is equal to 11, and we know our interest is equal to 10.5 divided by 12. So we need to compute the future value from the last time we make the last payment. Then now remember, this future value always will be converted to become the present value, Why? Because our focal date is month 24. We still need to go there. So this amount becomes present value. Then it will earn interest now without any payment. Earn interest from month number 19, month number 20, month number 21, month number 22, month number 23, and month number 24 will be the interest earned by this investment or this monthly payments after they are left in the account. Month number 22, month number 23, then month number 24. So now hence this future value will have to become present value and earn interest 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, which we have to say now 24 minus 18, because start earning interest without any payment for from month 19. This means it will be 6 as our N. So now our focus first of all is to calculate the future value of the monthly payments from month number 8 up until month number 18, which is 11 payments of 2000 will be made. So we say now compute future value of the PMT and month 18. That will be your heading if you want to say so. Plus minus 2000 is our PMT, our monthly payments. Earning interest at 10.5% compounded monthly, we divide by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. Then our N is 11, which is, I mentioned to you that 11 is 18 minus 7, which is 11, starting from month number 8. You can calculate with your fingers. Then we need to know how much will be in the account at the end of month 18 because of the monthly payments of 2000. So now we need that future value, which once again second function alpha 00 plus minus 2000 is PMT. 10.5 divided by 12 is the interest, and 11 is N. Compute future value. Future value is 22,988 rand 21 cents. This is what will be in the account at the end of month 18. At the end of month 18, this is what will be in the account as the future value. This is where we are. The future value end of month 18, future value of the monthly payments of 2000 rands, earning interest at 10.5 for 11 months. So now this future value will remain in the account, earning interest for month 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Remember, we always need to have the future value at the focal date. We need to know the future value at the focal date. So now, hence now this future value becomes the present value, what I said to you and I've been saying to you. So now we say now plus minus 22,988 rands 21 cents is the present value, because we need to know how much will be this 22,000 at the end of month 24, not what it is now at the end of month 18. We're focusing now on the focal date. Then our interest rate has not changed. It is still 10.5 divided by 12. Every month interest will be added here. Every month interest will be added for the next 6 months. Then our N will be 6. Remember that 6 comes from 24 minus 18. That means it will start earning interest from month number 19. So we exclude 18 but we include 19. Then we compute the future value. Then now let us do that calculation of the future value. Second function alpha 00, clear the memory, plus minus 22,988.21. 22,988.21 is the present value. 10.5 divided by 12 is our interest, and 6 is our N. We compute the future value. Future value is 24,221 rand 80 cents. 24,221 rand 80 cents. So now we can see that this is what will be available in the account if we make payments of 2,000 from month number 8 up until month number 18, and then after we stop, and the amount is left in the account to earn interest up until month number 24. They normally say that, even if they did not say, but we know that it will remain in the account earning interest up until month number 24. That is why now this future value became present value and earn interest for 6 months up to month number 24. So now we have two amounts available in our bank balance. We have 36,000 available, and we now have again 24,000 available. And now what I can do is to say, out of the remaining balance, I need to minus 24,000 because now there's another money available. So we need to say 24,221 rand 80 cents, because out of the shortage we raise other funds again. Then now we need to search how much now is the remaining balance. Remaining balance after the monthly payments. Remaining balance after the monthly savings. And I'm not going to be deducting everything from the beginning, but you can still do the same thing. You can just say minus here the 24,221.80, or minus from that 33,023 rand 45 cents. It matters not. So please show the workings there. I will just do the calculation and give the final answer. So we had 33,023 rand 45 cents minus 24,221 rand 80 cents. Then we can say that the remaining balance now becomes 8,000. The remaining balance is 8,810 rand 65 cents. This is what they still need to raise. After they have raised 36,000 from the 30,000 of the initial deposit, there was still a shortage of 33,000. And they made monthly deposits of 2,000 from month number 8 up until month number 18, which earned interest up until month number 24 and became 24,221. There was still a remaining balance of 8,801.65. How must they raise money to get to this 8,801? That is the last part of the question. Then now it says in the last part of the question that what do the monthly payments become from month number 19? That means now from month number 19, they want to make monthly payments in order for them to have the 8,000, that is the remaining balance at the end of month 24, which is our focal date. So now what do the monthly payments become from the end of month 19 for them to attain their target of 70,000 by the end of month 24? So we know that the 8,810 rand 65 cents is what they need to raise in the future. So now we need to say how much must be paid monthly from month 19 to month 24. Then for how many months must this payment be made? It will be 24 minus 18, because we will start from month 19. So we exclude 18, but we include 19. Then that means it will be 6 payments that will be made. So now we know how much we need in the future, 8,801. That means the plus minus 8,810 rand 65 cents is what we need in the future. But we are not having that money in the future, meaning 6 months to come. We need to make monthly payments from month number 19. So our interest will be 10.5, nothing has changed, divided by 12. and our n will be 6, which is 24 minus 18, because our payments start from month number 19. So we minus 18 so that we include the 19th month where the first payment will be made. Then after we say compute PMT. In other words, we are saying how much must be paid monthly from month 19 to month 24 in order for us to have the 8,810 rand 61 cents. That is exactly what this question allow us to respond. Now, still using my hard copy calculator, not the app. Probably I'll use the app whenever we have short questions. Now, this question is kind of long to be using both calculators. Plus minus 8,810 rand 65 cents is what we need in the future, meaning the future value. 10.5 divided by 12 is our interest, and 6 is our n. Remember, you can say 24 minus 18, which is our n. Compute PMT. That means we're calculating the amount of payment that must be made. So they must pay 1,435 rand 18 cents from month 19 to month 24 in order for them to raise the remaining balance, so that by the end of month 24 they have the 70,000, which is their expected cost, which will cover all their cost for the trip to their holiday trip that they aspire or they want to go to. And I think I've covered all that I needed to cover now in this question. 36 minutes was the time that it took. So guys, with that, you've been very wonderful. You've been lovely. The next question, please don't miss it. In this question, I will be showing you how to calculate the future value of an annuity without using a calculator. So I've decided to use this short question to explore some of the knowledge that you need. Otherwise, it's very important for you to master how you can calculate the future value of an annuity without using a calculator. So now I'll be sharing that in the next question as extra knowledge in explanation of this question. Thank you guys very much.